Ah, oh, There we go. Howdy, y'all. It's Stream O'Clock. How you doing? Welcome to day 75 that I still have not changed yet, but give me 1 second while I do that. I don't know why I even bother keeping this text box over here, but it's just so people know what's going on. Hello and welcome to day 75 of Maidathon, the ongoing stream where I wear a maid outfit because people continue to pay me to do so. Albeit it is slowing down a little bit, but that's a separate issue entirely. I think it's just because bills and payment status. It is interesting that so it's interesting because the way that I make money, right, is like day by day as opposed to in one lump sum. Except for when it comes to like YouTube and TikTok, mind you. But like, I don't know. It's just a funny thing to think about where I work on everybody else's schedule. But how's everybody doing on this fine Thursday, the day that most people kind of just ignore? I did hit goal yesterday thanks to I believe it was Gmax and I think Atrial. Together they managed to get us to goal, and so starts another day of trying to do that exact same thing all over again. But we might play video games. I haven't quite figured out whether or not I feel like gaming tonight. I will say though, I have slowly started getting into Apex Legends again, and this is just the worst. It's the worst timeline for me, man. It's about Hi Slayer. I'll be going fishing soon. Nice. Are you gonna catch a big fish? If you do catch a big fish, can I have the big fish? Bean shall be here soonish. Do y'all keep in contact? I'm so curious about that. I don't know. There's like two separate like fan bases, but like I mostly give my attention to Twitch because that's been my most enduring one. So like I don't know. I just think it's funny if there's like a separate. I wonder if there's a separate YouTube Hama Discord. No, I just want to sleep more than 12 hours this week. Damn, that's not a lot of sleep. I'll be real. You do you, boo. The silly thing with the links where you got to put space after them to work. That's so stupid. Why would it design like that? Hold on. Wait, let me... Nope, still nothing. Alright, well, that's just gonna fucking... whatever. Look, extra glowy. Aw, well, thank you. I'm trying my best, because I watch you. I'm not gonna complain about you watching me. I'm also not gonna apologize for it, because we're all adults. We all make decisions. Thank you for the follow, Pyro Blazegate. Appreciate it. We love when I assume somebody from over in the Instagram world pops in on here. I will say 90% of my, like... A vast majority of the people who watch the stream regularly came from Instagram. Mind you, they banned me from streaming on Instagram until September because of bullshit, but is how it is. Oh, they put you on. Okay, so it's not an Instagram person. It's a karma person. Well, welcome in, friend of my wife. I want to watch 28 Years Later. I never saw the first two, which was 28 days and then 28 weeks, and then they jumped to 28 years. I guess 28 months probably wouldn't have had as hit of a fucking thing. You can almost stream again on Instagram. Almost. I think by the time I start being able to stream on Instagram again, I will be in my own place, probably. We'll see where I end up. Maybe I'll be in hell. Who knows? I've never played League of Legends. Me neither. And I never plan on doing it ever. I will say, I've tried it once, and it was quite literally the single worst experience of my life. And this is coming from a guy who's had several terrible experiences of his life, but I'm not gonna lie, attempting to play League of Legends was the worst. Glorp, your quest for this evening is some foundation, mascara, and a touch of blush. Do your makeup and go out in the town. Maybe the YouTube streams because that's how I came across them first. True. But you should also be over in the Twitch space, because I'm trying to raise my viewership over there. I'm Karma's Godchild. Okay, so there's 2 Karma people in here? Hi, welcome in. Wasn't the first one 1 day later? No, it was 28 days later. It wouldn't have been as, like, good if he was in a coma for a singular day. Imagine you just go to sleep, like, the world is fine, and then the world just gets fucked in a single day. Like, you wake up, like, 12 hours later, and it's like, whoa, what happened here, dog? To be fair, I have napped so hard once that I woke up, like, a day or 2 later, and it felt like the world was ending. What about 28 decades later? See, Pyro over here has the right idea. Why stop at years? Go 28 millennia later. Make it a cyberpunk movie instead. I will say, my favorite thing about certain projects or certain, like, properties that have been going on for so long is the fact that they either become parodies of themselves, i.e. fucking Supernatural or Riverdale or any of these other fucking, like, shows, or they become Predator, where it becomes So ridiculous that it's actually the greatest thing that's ever happened in the entire world. Like, I'm talking the new Predator movie is so fucking good that I'm actually tempted to watch the other Predator things. Mind you, the only other Predator thing I've seen is Prey, and that movie also fucked. And we finally got our fucking dream, or my dream specifically, of seeing a Predator movie in Japan. Because, oh my god, that movie fucks. And it's animated. Oh, everything I've ever loved in my entire life. Can't wait for them to ruin that shit eventually. But you know what? We're going to keep on keeping on. 28 eons later. 28. Just 28. Just 28 later. Hungry for ice cream, but scared to eat it since cracked tooth. So, I sometimes have tooth issues, right? You just eat it on the other side, and you just hope for the best. That's kind of how I deal with it. That's how I deal with Sour Patch Kids. I think I might have, like, a cavity or something. There's, like, a little bit of tooth hurty in the back. But sometimes when I chew on Sour Patch Kids, it gets stuck there, and then it hurts something awful. But, like, over than that, it's fine. They know open YouTube Shorts, too. Well, Toki, it's pretty much all this, but welcome in anyway. This is the ongoing stream where I wear maid outfits. Until people stop paying me to do so. Speaking of, our goal for this evening, like always, is $100 in donations, and then it continues the streak. If we don't get that, then the streak ends, and I have to find a new job. To be fair, I have no idea what happens if the streak ends, because I'm just so used to streaming every day that I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with my time 28 Hama streams later. To be fair, with 75, we're 25 streams away from day 100, so if you manage to get that thing, great. Is it still storming here? Yeah, it is. It was thundering something awful. And mind you, I did actually also film a few videos, which I'm really happy about. I'm trying to take the small victories because YouTube has continued to kick me in the dick for the last week. I don't know why. They just hate my content these days. And it's not even my audience doesn't like it. It's just my audience doesn't get shown it at all. Do I have this show up when I open up YouTube? Well, I'm glad. Anyway, as I was saying, right, I filmed some videos. I filmed something about the new Superman movie coming out. I filmed a video using the audio from Fast and Furious' Japanese dub. And I made some cursed spells to add in your D&D game. So look out for those when those come out. I think we're going to need a boat soon. I mean, it's not raining per se. It was like dry thundering. It was very dry in here. It was dry. It was so dry. Dry as I have no money? Yeah. I wasn't referring to you specifically. I just mean in general, if we make $100 in donations, then it continues the streak. You can talk about being broke all you want, but don't complain if, like, it doesn't apply to you. Kai, thank you for the follow. I also realized you have a little 69 at the end there. Anyway, Levi, your quest for this evening is announcing that I'm about to come. So I guess whenever that happens, I need you to rejoice. I need you to regale the town with tales of me coming. I've skipped too much sleep for these streams. No such thing as too much. I think you should continue to skip sleep for these streams. Personally speaking, these streams are basically the only thing keeping me awake during the days. Otherwise, I'd probably just be depression napping throughout most of my time, so is how it is. I will say, though, we get closer and closer to our monthly goal, which means that we get to relax once that fucking happens. Also, Asmar, your quest is Spirit Airlines, which means a ghost ship. Ghost plane. What time be it for you? 6:08. 6:08 in the 8A6. Stream is infinitely more valuable than feeble rest. Exactly. Never rest. Only this. And it didn't really because I live in Oklahoma. Good for you. I don't. I don't know what you want me to do with this information. It's like, damn, sucks that it's thundering over there. But over here where it's completely unrelated, we haven't had to deal with that. I'm like, what are you, Tom Felton? Which, by the way, we don't respect Tom Felton in this fucking household anymore. Homie embodying Draco Malfoy to the point of it being fucking annoying. Because somebody asked him in an interview, it's like, what do you think of this, like, thing about, like, what do you think about J.K. Rowling being, you know, a turf piece of shit? He's like, you know, I haven't really seen any of it, so I'm not really affected, so I don't care. And I'm like, dog, you fucking for real? You gonna be a piece of shit like that? Alright, whatever. It's giving guy who fucking peaked when he was a child. And you would think that it would be, you know, the guy who played Harry Potter that would have, like, peaked as a child. But no, it was Draco Malfoy. Draco Malfoy's been in that one Planet of the Apes movie and The Flash and nothing else. Meanwhile, Daniel Radcliffe, pretty solid actor. Made his fucking bank, just started doing random shit at this point. And honestly, if I was a million bajillionaire like this motherfucker, then, like, I'd go for it. So you look like AI. Homie, why do you look like something I drew with my left hand? How about that? You ever think about that? Look in the mirror. then get back to me. Speaking is not without sin. The fuck does that mean? I swear to God, all I have to deal with... Why do I even bother streaming on YouTube anymore, man? Can we win a fight? What? I don't know. I'm not gonna fucking deal with that. Mama Spirit are sick. You sick with... Down with the sickness, or just sick in general? Guillotine on JKR? Absolutely we can. In fact, I applaud it. I encourage it. I don't know. Dude's basically a fucking walking corpse at this point. Just fucking, you know, just... Honestly, it's basically like those memes where it's like, oh, this Cheeto would kill a Victorian child. Homie, a hot Cheeto would probably kill JKR, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. Isn't it Junior, also? He's not even the first one. That's how fucking shit of a person he is. Renaissance Festival make hundreds of dollars a day. How does that work? Do I just go to the Renaissance Fair and, like, just ask people for money? Just be like, yo, the serfs demand your fucking feeble coinage. God has looked upon me and has asked me to bequeath you with many a fucking coinage. It's a dull blade, so it takes longer and hurts more. It has to be sharp enough where it cuts, but it can't be sharp enough where it decapitates, you know? A monkey in charge money for peanuts. Oh. I mean, maybe. I've never been to a fucking Renaissance fair. Also, are you even allowed to solicit money in a Renaissance fair? I feel like that's kind of questionable, because you have all these other, like, people. Your coin Khajiit has funny D&D made. If you have coin, Khajiit has whales. I could take out the coin. I could take out the cat ears. You know, the vibe be vibing. Favorite medieval civilization? Go. Japan. I'm gonna go with Japan. Hi, Genie. You have a joke for me. Hit me with it. The room is spinning. It feels like I'm gonna vomit. You might want to sleep instead of watching the stream. I know I was talking about people not sleeping to do this, but, like, don't sleep when you're healthy. Sleep when you're healthy, though. Or don't sleep when you're healthy. Sleep when you're not healthy. Cat Femboy on a Thursday? Maybe. The only people that ask for money are the performers and cast members. Yeah, exactly. So I don't think you're allowed to do that. Everything okay over in YouTube? No, my fucking YouTube is dying, and there's nothing I can fucking do about it. I'm just gonna keep posting content in hopes that YouTube stops fucking touching me everywhere in my butthole. But it is what it is. Honestly, there's a part of me that thinks that maybe I should stop streaming on YouTube every day. Like, I'll keep up my Twitch streams, but that's because it's, like, you know, meant to be like that. But, I don't know, there's really nothing I can fucking do about YouTube at this point. It's just a fucking nightmare to deal with. I've tried, like, different tags, I've tried different, like, fucking content and stuff. It's just, I don't know what the fuck to do. I just don't. Switch to Twitch for viewership, y'all. That, too, actually. I don't know, maybe it'll inspire people who watch on YouTube to go over to Twitch specifically. You won't have an option anymore, motherfuckers. There will be no streams on YouTube anymore. And I used to applaud YouTube streams for being so great on, like, you know, getting my stuff out there for reach. Fucking nightmare now. No fucking point in doing it anymore. Sleep in class, then that's still sleep. True, but also, you should probably pay attention in class. I'm not saying you should go to college, though, but, like, I don't know, I went to college. All it gave me is fucking debt. I didn't learn shit. This was not worth it, especially because I ended up just being a content creator anyway, so it's like, I didn't even fucking bother doing this. YouTube, I wish. YouTube do every other day and put the stream on after it's over on YouTube as a long form? Maybe. I don't know, we shall see. I could just stop the YouTube stream altogether, but it is what it is. It's just free here. In that case, go to college. There's no free college in America, because America's a fucking nightmare. Maybe that's why. Maybe fucking Trumpy boy over there has finally heard in on me talking about how much of a fucking dork he is, and has just asked YouTube to curse me with forever no content or whatever. Support your bravery against the Trump administration. Don't back down. I don't even know who you are. You ever just get... I've been getting messages from, like, what you want to call it? Like, those institutions, like political organizations and stuff, where it's like, I applaud your courage. I'm like, I appreciate it, but I haven't really done a whole lot. I should do more, mind you, but I'm also worried about paying my bills first. Then I'll figure that shit out. To be fair, that is how the consensus with a lot of people, you know? Where it's like, I'm just trying my fucking best. Mimes. Me too. Unless your parents work at your colleges, your tuition is not free. I mean, I don't know. I don't have any parents who work at colleges. Hey, Mosafet's in. Welcome in. How are things on this fine day of days? Welcome to another episode of Chris Has a Fucking Nightmare Scenario. Do you know about Dead Cells in the indie game? I've been playing it. I love my favorite game so far. It's addicting. I've never heard of that game. To be fair, I'm not super well versed in the gaming space, but that's just because I'm not very good at games. I've still been just playing games from long, long ago. And that's just because those are the only games that I enjoy. I'm trying so desperately to find joy. Try stopping live on YouTube and post them as long form after is an option. That is an option, but I don't know. I'm trying to focus on not losing as many my fucking subscribers every single day, because that's all I've been fucking doing lately. And I don't understand it. I just don't. Slud. Hi Sid, welcome in. How you doing this fine day of days? Either way, that's just what YouTube is at this point. It's a fucking game, and I'm fucking losing at it right now. I'm hoping that I'll get through it eventually. From Silent Hill, Mau skirt is 50% done. Neat! Like from Apothecary Diaries, or are we talking about something else? The only Mau I'm aware of is that one, though I think there's also a Mau in Mouthwashing, which is a game that was like $8, and that's still $8 more than I'd ever want to pay for it, because all I know about that game is the community is real fucking weird about it. I'm talking like... They're fucking weird. It's not spam. Send a message once Hamas can't see ours. Everything spam gets annoying. True. Like Halo Combat Evolved. I do love some Halo Combat Evolved. Explode the YouTube demons with your epic mind powers. I would. It's helping make it. She's a better seamstress than my mom and I. I want to learn how to sew. I feel like that'd be a fun skill. Also, I tangled this fucking necklace, and this is my 13th reason. I might actively be fucking walking into oncoming traffic after this stream. For those of you here, thank you for tuning in to the last HamaSama show of all time, because, yeah, I might be fucking ending it all after this fucking necklace got tangled. I swear to God, I have so little in this life, man. Time to walk the dog. You do that. I think the dog deserves a nice little timeout, you know? I say timeout like he's in trouble, but not really. Fun to watch, just never give up. I'll try my best, but I don't know. My only victory for the last, like, month had been Twitch, and then that started drying up, and YouTube's doing even worse, so there's really fucking nothing for me to do at this point. I think I might have to get my own, like, an actual fucking job. I think you've just been finding the recent unoriginal characters thing to be putting your character in a specific genre or something like that. It seems to be more of a concept when it's in Divers? When it was... Oh, Diverse. Yeah. I've been posting a lot of those just because they're a lot easier to make. I don't know. Maybe I'll start doing stuff with that. Should I ever leave my hair alone? I should use some lightener and go back to Ginny Weasley here. I say go... no. Don't go... No! Don't do anything Harry Potter related, my guy. Listen, I just won't be able to say much if you get anything the rest of the stream, but I'm here. Well, I appreciate it, Alchemy. I'm gonna be doing my usual shit and hoping that we reach goal. I don't know. I'm trying. I don't know. I have seen, like, this one video, like, a while ago. I was watching some other content about, like, failed YouTubers, because apparently that's what I find interest in now. And I'm really hoping that that's not the trajectory my fucking career follows, but I did hear one thing where it's, like, manifestation or some variation of that where, like, you create your own suffering. So by harping on it, it's just been a fucking nightmare. So I figure out the process to get my hat at the meet and greet when it happens. The meet and greet will be carried on by somebody else, presumably. What the fuck are you talking about, JP? You fucking weirdo. This is also why I also just don't want to deal with the YouTube chat anymore. Half of the people who hop in here are fucking nightmares to deal with. The rest of y'all are chill, though. Some of y'all doing. This is explain Strawberry Blonde. Since it's an odd shade, I don't remember what it's called. I mean, you called it Strawberry Blonde, so I'd just go with Strawberry Blonde, personally. I like Harry Potter, like the concept of magic, just not the creator. Well, Kenzie, even the fucking show itself is kind of ass, so I'm just telling, it's not a good anything. Harry Potter sucks ass, its creator sucks worse. Hey, Padre! Thank you for gifting the sub, appreciate it. Who's Yayan? I tried cool, that's what my mom says. You tried a cool? You're gonna start seeing, I'd recommend starting with practicing your stitching first. Oh, sewing, yeah. Maybe. I don't know, I've loved the idea of being able to create cosplays and stuff. I never got around to doing it. I wanted to be a cosplayer for like a hot second, but then I kind of just got lazy with it because it just wasn't really worth it. It's on the family. We'll just say Strawberry Blonde adjacent, I guess. Like Dumbledore, and that's about it. Dumbledore is also bad. He's like, let's kill this child. That's the plot. A fucking incel and an old man plan to kill a child to kill this other guy. It's to extend the Maidathon only on YouTube or here too. It's on either. We've been mostly getting donations through Twitch. So if you want to use the link at the top of chat, then you can donate that way. Our goal is 100 because that's 50 on either platform. 100 in total, but lately it's just been 100 over on Twitch because that's usually how I get the money anyway. Hippogriff as a pet. Kenzie, no. Kenzie, we don't respect Harry Potter, and we don't respect the people who like Harry Potter in this place. I'm just putting that out there. I've grown to the point where as I grow up my audience and also lose some of them over on fucking YouTube, I've just been like, I don't abide by Trump supporters, Elon Musk apologists, any right-wingers, and people who like Harry Potter. And also people who like the Snyder Cut. I'm a little more lenient on them, but like, I don't like people who like Snyderverse. I don't like Snyder Bros. Snyder Bros are the most fucking annoying people I've ever seen. Question my question. Oh, yeah, so you can, it applies here. If you want to donate over on Twitch, you can. You can use the top of the chat. There's a little thing pinned there. What about Divergent fans? I appreciate what Divergent did to the young adult dystopia genre, which is to say it fucking ended it by being so bad that nobody wanted to fucking do this anymore. It borders on parody. It's the single greatest piece of, like, satire that's ever existed. So, there's that. I think Divergent in general is just kind of a funny project. Hey, Web's in. How you doing, Web? Web, have you gotten a Twitch account? You should go over to Twitch. Everybody on YouTube should be over on Twitch. Leva's offering us to go hang at Cushy Lake Cabin. Oh. I would like to go to a lake cabin. I would like to escape from organized society. My goal one day is to make my bag in content creation and then just make a farm somewhere. I think I'd love to have just like a little farm. Maybe one of these months I should take a fucking month off. Gonna stop commenting. I'll be on the Discord after stream work though, and I'll continue to listen. I appreciate it. Forgot to make it, and I'm too busy to currently do it. Well, Web, now's the time to go do the thing. Fuck off, Lou. I haven't had water today. I highly recommend doing so. Still need to make out Divergent rules. Oh yeah, I forgot that was a thing that we were doing. Guess it would be a farmhouse. I don't know. It's either a castle or a farmhouse. I feel like a farmhouse would be easier to deal with than a castle, because like a castle don't got a lot going on in there. It has armaments, but I don't think it has like air conditioning. To be fair, I don't think farmhouses do either, but it also sort of depends. I would love just like a nice little like cabin. I want somewhere comfortable to live in, like somewhere that it doesn't get too hot and it doesn't get too cold. How about both castle being tourist destination? Oh yeah. Been working on my own TTRPG. Neat. Hey, Theris is in. Just avoid the flesh-eating virus. I'm sorry, the what? This is how it ends. I also might get toxoid plasmosis because that cat scratched the fuck out of my arm like a while ago. Yeah, it's such a sad thing. What? It's British mod. How could you? Anyway, donation link pinned in chat. If you feel like donating to get us to go, great. If not, then this is where the streak ends, and I just kind of stop streaming. I don't really know what the fuck I don't know what my plan is from that point forward, honestly. Roll with them punches. Roll with the punches. Squat with the hits. I'm not really sure what that... I don't know. I have also... I actually didn't take a nap today. Maybe that's part of it. I don't know. Am I in, like, less of a... I'm just in, like, the same mood, to be honest. YouTube has been fucking me as of late, and I'm just in that mood forever now because there's really nothing I can do about it. Aluminum, you can't even defend that. What about an aluminum? Like, oh, aluminium. Yeah. I don't know. The British are always kind of funny to me. To be fair, my experience with British is like that one person I met on Omegle a long time ago when I was like 12, and Doctor Who. Those are my two experiences. Say phrases, you guys mocking British accent to prove you all wrong. Hey, Padraig! I'll just let you go on until you demand an end to it. I'll also donate here since the link only accepts PayPal. I mean, Twitch works too, I think. I don't think it technically requires you to have a PayPal. I think you could just do it via card, but I appreciate the 10. Thank you. We're now 90 bucks away. YouTube's an effing you. What, no dinner movie? Yeah, it didn't even give me the like, I genuinely don't know why YouTube is doing this. I don't know if my content's just ass now or like, I don't know what YouTube wants from me truly at this point. Go along with whatever suggested sewing. Have you tried crocheting or knitting? No, I feel like I'm just... I don't know. I haven't gotten around to it. With how often you say to be fair, I have seen Letterkenny. It was a really good show. I think it ended, right? But like, I don't know. I haven't finished it. But that used to be my comfort show just because of how clever the, is. The writing is. The dialogue in that show is pristine. I will say, it's also just like a very weirdly like stable show. Like, nothing really happens. Things just happen, but they don't happen, if that makes sense. Surveillance Link wouldn't let me donate by card. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I just can't win at all. A friend said that drinking force gives him the good depression is no thing. I don't know, but I have like a singular shot's worth of soju in this bottle. Hi, wizard. Just wine and dime for shoving problems up here. Bro, literally. Every fucking time. I just don't get it. I don't know if I need to just take a break from posting on YouTube altogether and just let my fucking algorithm reset, if that's even a thing that happens. But there's like, ever since YouTube started like doing new shit, I don't know, it's just like there's nothing I can fucking do. Nothing shocking happens a little bit. Yeah, I guess. Basically nothing shocking happens specifically. Like, even when something technically shocking happens, it just sort of, you know, pulls through. You have issues with overloads. Your content is definitely some of the most entertaining. Well, thank you. Hey, there's another Chris. That's neat. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm, like, there are people who definitely appreciate the stuff that I do. Like, there's people who want to watch my content. It's just, they don't get it fucking sent to them. Ever. Like, it's just, like, it's gotten to the point where, like, sometimes my fucking bot won't even announce when my video is out. Which means that there's something intrinsically wrong with the announcement system over on YouTube. Or just something wrong with it in general, where it's just not being seen by anyone. I don't know if it's just posting and fucking unlisted or something. But, I don't know. I don't know if it resets. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just fucked my YouTube channel altogether. Maybe I'll just make a new one. Got a doom scroll to find your stuff? Yeah. See, this is what I mean. I post the same time every day. I do the same thing I always do. I thought that my algorithm would return to normal by this point. I thought that, like, the viewership would return to normal by this point. It just hasn't. Just fucking hasn't. There's just nothing I can do. Has some stuff and things to do. We'll look for a bit. Okie dokie. Tibet isn't on the Wordle list? Why not? Tibet's a real place. I'm at least 90% certain. To be fair, I'm not very, you know, worldly, so I can only assume that it probably exists. I feel like recently on YouTube Shorts, I keep seeing the same stuff over and over again. That's what I'm saying. It's just these AI like these fucking AI channels and like Reddit like videos and stuff. Like, I don't see content from anybody else. And to be fair, I think it's kind of across the board. There are channels that are bigger than me that have less views than me on Shorts. I think this is just YouTube telling me to do long-form content, but then I also have to get around to actually making long-form content. I would just enjoy, personally, if, you know, YouTube would stop being the fucking worst. But yeah, it is. Just hurt my DM's brain. That's fair. I don't know. Maybe it's just the totally original character videos that people are getting kind of tired of. To be fair, I'm also getting a little bit tired of doing them, but, like, they're really easy to propagate in terms of, like, videos. Maybe I should focus more on, like, quality over quantity. You can't get at your arm. Yeah, no, these are cat scratches. I don't remember how this came about, but the cat basically jumped up and dug its claws into my arm. I wasn't doing anything either. All I've ever wanted to do was love that cat. I don't know if it's still in here. I think I let it out. But, like, yeah, that's basically the epitome of this fucking month. You would think that my birthday month would go a lot better than this, but it fucking hasn't. So, I also don't want this to be the complainy stream, so I'm trying to figure out what game I want to play specifically today. I haven't quite figured it out. It's between playing more Apex Legends, because I can get my fucking vengeance in. How much money are we sitting at? Currently 10 euros. So, like, 10 bucks, roughly. We're still 90 bucks away from our goal. Full moon yesterday, so makes a bit of sense. Maybe. YouTube keeps giving me people I've never seen who I'm subscribed to. Seen over who I'm subscribed to. Yeah, that's because YouTube's fucking algorithm is a nightmare. Sweeping There's your quest for this evening is a horde of Vikings. Find me some. Either way, for those of you over in HamaSamaKun YouTube land, go over to Twitch, because that's where it matters. YouTube at this point. This stream, I might just end it just because I'm annoyed. And focus solely on Twitch at this point. Slayer, your quest for this evening is diversity. Diversify make Star Wars more woke. Do it. I love it when, like, I love that Star Wars fans get so fucking butthurt. To be fair, a lot of the Star Wars projects, like the live action Star Wars projects, has sucked. Animation, always a fucking banger. Live action things are so hit or miss, because sometimes they'll just cast people that, like, have a general look, but, like, then their performance comes in and it's like, I don't care. I don't know. It's like The Acolyte. I'm talking about The Acolyte again, because honestly at this point I like The Acolyte. I like it in the sense that, like, as a whole, it's pretty decent, but I think it's just because Manny Jacinto has a much... Manny Jacinto basically owns that show. Everybody else, just not a fan. It is a little bit weird, though. I'm not gonna lie. The guy from Squid Game, right? I don't like the haircut they gave him. I think he should have either had short hair or, like, a different version of that haircut. Because, bruh, the fucking, like, it looks kind of wispy. Like, I'm just not a fan. YouTube versus Twitch stats today, and YouTube has 10 times the audience, but I think it makes it more competitive. Maybe? I don't know. I was doing pretty decent on YouTube lives, like, a while ago. All of a sudden, that shit just dried up. It just doesn't... YouTube doesn't push my stuff out anymore. It just doesn't. Hey, $5. Neat. Quality always better, and you can interact when we play marbles. You also redeem points to get cards against Humanity Quest. True. You can do that. We're now at 15 bucks over on YouTube, which is a little bit weird, because usually... I don't know. At this point, I don't care about YouTube. So if you want to donate, do it through Twitch. At least that's my recommendation. Just because YouTube doesn't take 30% of it. That's another thing. Fucking YouTube. Taking the money that I would have made from this stuff, even though they're doing jack shit and not pushing my stuff out at all. So, fuck you, YouTube. So you're in your conscience speaking, you should play marbles. Should I, Josh? Should I? Dare I bring more marbles into this world? Marbles, the game that which has, yeah, 30%. YouTube is hella greedy. It is. Tip, Dono, Ko-Fi, Cash App are the money commands. Yes, those are the ones that do that. YouTube is hella greedy. YouTube is the fucking worst. Here's pinned comment. Yes, YouTube greedy. So if you want to donate, I recommend doing it through the thing. Also, you get like a little notification. Like it announces your thing, and I think that's the cutest part. Also, it knocks down the health thing. But I just had to check this project I auditioned for. Ooh, did you get it? Also, what did you audition like for specifically? Is it like a role? Did you audition for like the villain? BG3. Lexi says BG3. We playing with balls tonight? Perhaps. I don't know. I've been enjoying playing Apex Legends, and I don't know. The viewership was like okay yesterday. It wasn't like terrible. Epic cover. I'm playing Polyphemus. Oh! Now I'm imagining a British Polyphemus. I don't know. They didn't have a British accent in the thing. He's like, "You killed my sheep, my favorite sheep." I don't know why that's funny. Let's start Dungeons & Dragons campaigns in the Discord chat. Not unless somebody's paying me to do it, man. That's time out of my day that I have to do that. Mostly because, like, I spend my time writing videos and napping. You can't hear my accent much when I sing. Yeah, I figured. I just think it's really funny. I don't know. Just the idea of, like, Jason Statham is Polyphemus. How much? How much you got, Psycho Wizard? Probably a lot more than the donation goal at this point, because honestly, I don't have time to run an entire D&D campaign. And also, like, if I wanted to run a D&D campaign with people who I'm not super keenly familiar with, I would just do Start Playing instead. Which, mind you, maybe I should just start doing Start Playing. I could make money through that instead. The Discord bit at some point. We probably should, yeah. Watch you play away at home and leave Twitch on my computer when I'm gone. I appreciate it. $10 a session? Dude, are you kidding me? No, absolutely not. That's so low. I don't think you understand. Like, I am not valuing my time less than fucking, like, what's it called? Minimum wage. This values how DMing with friends is a nightmare. Can't imagine with strangers. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know. It's not so much the idea that, like, I don't like playing D&D. It's that I don't like playing D&D with strangers. Because, like, half the time, people who, like, actively ask me to play D&D with them are kind of insufferable. Not to say that you are. I'm just saying, most of the time, people are like, I'm gonna bless you with my presence at your table. I'm like, fuck no. I don't fucking know who you are. Is it 13 here? Exactly. And you said 10. I'm doing nothing lower than like 25 a session. I am not fucking doing D&D with strangers for less than that. 75. This is insane. True, Timmy. Very true. Also, hi, Matthew. Sorry, I missed when you hopped in. What's up? It's fair. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I stand by the fact that fucking DM should always be paid like a decent much. Also, we're not doing 25 a session. It's 25 an hour, motherfucker. I am not spending, like, 3 hours with people for that much. To be fair, I do that on Twitch. I think I get paid technically more than that per hour on Twitch. If it's $100 a stream and I do 2 hours, then technically it's like $50 an hour. Guillotine command? Good, we should keep that. Still gotta do the mob one-shot on Discord that had pay seats. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I guess we do. We'll get around to that, too. I fully have tested it with 2 questions that I had over an hour to do them. I was cooked. Damn. Sucks, my guy. Honestly, at this point... I don't even remember what the only test I'm willing to fucking take at this point is the bar. Mostly because I would love to play the fucking... I would love to try the bar test. Just because if I manage to pass it, that means I can practice law. Not to say that anybody should ever hire me to be their lawyer, but, like, I'm gonna do it. Either way, don't link pinned in chat. We're 15 bucks down, which means we have 85 to go. If we manage to make that 85, then I do a little dance, and who knows, maybe I'll do a fucking thing. Half now, half after? No. Paying up for Psycho Wizard, like, I'm not... This is not like a negotiation. I'm gonna... If I ever do games with strangers, I'm setting a fixed rate and you're paying me before, because I'm not gonna sit around with, like, people just because they, like... I don't know. I feel like when people are like, oh, you should, like, do this thing because I paid you. Because, like, I've had that issue before with, like, people who pay me, like, in donations. Where, like, now you owe me this. And I'm like, if I give you, like, a thing, if I give you, like, a redeem for this, then yeah, I'll give you that. But if you just give me money and they're like, all right, now you owe me your time and your attention and your friendship, I'm like, no. Like, I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong, but, like, you do not get access to me just because you gave money to me, you know? And there's the 20. Neat. Now we're slightly lower than our amount from before. 169? 169 for what? For, like, a D&D one-shot? 169 is fair. I'd go with, like, 169 to run D&D with people. Oh, shit, we do have a hype command. When did we get a hype command? I've been, like... Also, I apologize to the regulars who watched through these and, like, you know... These 20 pounds, now you owe me your kidneys. Kidneys are at least, like, 5K, I'm fairly certain. I honestly don't know, actually, because I've never sold a kidney, but... You know, maybe there's a lucrative business opportunity for me to be, like... an organ harvester. As you have standards and boundaries, gotta value yourself. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I occasionally have to set boundaries because while I spend a lot of time on these streams being like, yeah, if you donate this, I'll give you this thing. That also doesn't mean that you now get to set these things or that I'm, like, you're allowed to debase me because you paid me, you know? Like, I'm kind of akin to one, but I'm not a sex worker. I did for a while, some fish, some work. All right, bye, Unholy. From earlier count, or do I still owe 5? Also, honestly, that 20 at this point is because you pissed me off, so now I'm just not dealing with this anymore. We have an up dog command. Neat. I'll look it up, hold on. Neat. I quite enjoyed these rants. Well, I'm glad. Hi, Jamali. How you doing? Selling my kidney. Wait, hold on. It's 50,000 to 120. Okay, so hear me out. How many kidneys do I? I have 2 kidneys. 50 to 120K. Feasibly speaking, I could sell a kidney and, like, my kidney's pretty decent. I don't think it's, like, a bad kidney. I think I could get at least, like, 75K for that. Yeah, I'm getting myself a kidney. How many kidneys do I have as well? I'm trying my best. Makes a kidney worth more? I assume it's whether or not it's, like, high quality, if it matches the body, girth, blood type. Yeah, that one. I was gonna... No, I stand by girth. Yeah, the girthiness of your... How girthy is your kidney? Real talk, fam. How girthy is your kidney? Make sure you keep one. Yeah, or I could just not. Oh, shit! Wait, what the fuck? Why? Who was this? We made goal and then some. It even has
I still need more to make up for the missed opportunities, but here I start. Much love, my guy.
Nope, that was Matthew. That wasn't Wizard. Thank you, Matthew. Appreciate it. I love you so much. It's only ever when the only person who says much love, my guy, is always Matthew. Like, that's what I've learned. Can you drink any more and more? So what I'm hearing is I need to keep my kidneys. Damn it. I like money. I also like getting drunk way more than, you know, having funds. To be fair, that is also because I pay for those things. But say you did, so I just put Hama's favorite. I'm assuming it's Matthew. I haven't heard anything one way or the other. I'm just fairly certain it's not. Daily goal times 2 now. Is it? So we made, like, an amount from YouTube. I don't remember how much it's like 25, 35. Yeah, basically. Yeah, we made double goal. Though I count slightly against that because YouTube likes to take 30% of it anyway. That's like $3, I think, or $10. I don't know. An amount from the thing. Kidneys are optional. Are they optional if you're short? I don't really know how that works. Like my prices, kidneys reportedly the most commonly traded organ, ranging from 1,300 to 150. Why is it so low? Students might pay around 150,000. I don't know. Depends on more to come later. Well, I appreciate it, Matthew. We do get our little victories. Just for that, Matthew, you get to decide what we play today, because I don't know, and I'm indecisive. Either that, or you could just fully do a redeem game where I fucking play Apex Legends, and you just get to decide every single challenge I do for that round. Lungs are a decent amount. I enjoy that there's some like organ harvesting things happening in my thing over there. Optional if you don't mind dialysis. I mind. Mind you, I don't take super duper good care of myself, but I take decent enough care of myself where I don't think I'd have to go through that. Knock on wood, because I don't want to deal with it. Who's buying bones? I don't know. Some people want to have like a neat little mantelpiece. If it makes you happy. I haven't been happy since 2012. Black Market doesn't care, unfortunately. For bones? I don't know. I just think it'd be neat to have, like, bone armor. Which, mind you, that is a D&D thing you could get in 3.5. Bone armor. I decide with just one kidney and medication. Yeah, I remember seeing that in the show Jessica Jones. They have, like, a bunch of medication you have to take. Bottom line is, don't get stabbed in the kidney. This is someone so I can pay for a farmhouse. Wait, hold on. You don't need to do that. Please don't do that, actually. Trade for my new TV. 2016 was a good year. Be happy then. I don't know what my best year was. I think my best year might have been like 2023. 2024. At the end of 2023, my grandpa died, and then I had a bunch of shit happen in 2024. And now 2025 is looking worse because all my shit's failing as opposed to just one platform at a time. So I guess we'll see how that goes. My organs are probably trash. I'm dehydrated as fuck. Yeah, maybe. I'm sure it's fine. Either so you have one to process it. I don't know. I only drink when I stream. To be fair, I also stream every day. I just don't drink on stream most of the time. I don't know. It varies in terms of what I'm doing, you know? Hydrate for me. I will hydrate just for you. Arm bones mean included for HDMI cables. Okay, but hear me out. I think it'd be really cool to hide cables using like a skeletal system. I don't know why. That's just something in my brain. Like, imagine like a gothic like computer gaming setup, and you just hide all the wires with like a series of like skeleton arm bones or like rib cages and stuff. Wait, a PC inside a human rib cage. Y'all, the fucking goths would be so on this. They would be so hard for this. You want something that's broken? What are you talking about? The fucking arm bones? All I know is that in theory, I'd be vibing. Also, we are $298 away from our monthly goal. Once we hit that, everything lowers in terms of like amounts. That's actually good. I'm surprised. Yeah, YouTube has been fucking me lately, so there's really nothing I can do about it other than keep posting. But I'm glad. If you enjoy it, then great. At least it's being seen by a few people. It's honestly the most I can honestly hope for at this point. We're not gonna humorous. It's near mint condition. I've been humorous. Never broken a humorous. I've been broken by humor. Things. Throwing to stab people in the kidney. I mean, good. That's probably the most threatening thing you could do to somebody without outright killing them. Because, you know, if they survive, their life is a fucking nightmare for the rest of, the rest of time is just the worst. With a bundle, you have to buy the whole arm. I don't think I want that arm, but, like, I don't know. I have my gothic interior design elements. I do have a bunch of things saved on my phone for, like, how I want to decorate my new place if I ever do manage to get around to doing that. Like, progressive. Do you think there's a version of, like, cryptid insurance? Do you think cryptid people have to pay for insurance for things? Do you think the Mothman has to pay taxes? Or, like, Bigfoot? They, like, live on American soil. I don't think they contribute to the economy, though. I don't think they buy anything, per se. Do you think Bigfoot just robs, like... If you really think about it, Bigfoot and Yogi Bear are essentially the same character, right? You have a giant, furry, vaguely man-shaped person walking around the wilderness in campgrounds, stealing from picnic baskets, and then you have, like, a bunch of people trying to hunt them down for one reason or another. Mind you, one of them is Ranger Rick? Ranger Dick? Ranger something. And the other one is just a bunch of, like, rednecks. Have you guys seen those Bigfoot hunting shows? They're fucking nuts. I say nuts in the sense that you just have, like, these fucking... Like, hunting Bigfoot is the most ridiculous show of all time, that it borders on straight up just being satire. In fact, I'm fairly certain it is satire, because they're like, They have like an entire narrative going on in that show. Like, they're basically just playing, they're LARPing. They are just LARPing. Hi, Dogwater, welcome in. Favorite Power Ranger series and favorite Ranger. Favorite Power Ranger series, Power Rangers... Time Force? I want to say Time Force or Zeo. Yeah. Either that or, yeah, and favorite Ranger is Eric from Time Force. Quantum Ranger is the single most fucking drippy, best fucking guy ever. I'm gonna walk out on Bigfoot and be like, excuse me, sir, you're being cited for tax evasion. I would. Dude, I would love like an anime that just follows cryptid hunters who have to like, who are like a cryptid fucking CPA or something. Time Force's Blue Ranger was so innocent, especially when he had the lady go into labor. Oh yeah, I remember that. Was it the Blue Ranger? I thought it was the Green Ranger who watched that lady go into labor. Just join us on Twitch. Yeah, go over to Twitch. They can't enforce taxes on the Squatch people. My papa used to encounter them in the woods. I may or not have a strange encounter. That's all I'm saying. Wait, Egg, you've seen cryptids and shit? You've seen Bigfoot? Or Sasquatch? Is there a difference? Is Sasquatch and Bigfoot the same creature, or is it like a regional thing where, like, one of them lives in, like, Canada and the other one lives in America? Because I'm fairly certain Bigfoot is American and Sasquatch is Canadian. And then you have, like, other versions of that. I don't know what the other versions are. Eric was that guy. Eric was that guy. Eric out here literally fucking aura farming in the middle of a fight. Just the fucking gun thing where you just like tap it against his wrist. I know that that comes from the Japanese one and his name is Time Fire in that one. Just putting that out there. Their 6th Ranger was called Time Fire. But like, Quantosaurus Rex. So cool. There's been 18 Power Ranger shows, all likely loosely connected to one another. Yeah, that was the first, like, couple of seasons. It goes Mighty Morphin, Alien. Wait, Mighty Morphin, technically Ninja. Alien, Zeo, Turbo, In Space, Lost Galaxy, Lightspeed Rescue, Wild Force? Yeah. Right? No. Lightspeed Rescue, Time Force, Wild Force. I forgot to count. It's like at least 10. Fire Force? No. Wild Force. Power Rangers Fire Force. Yeah. See on Twitter the Super Sentai that a Michael Jackson robot that was giving the Rangers the business. What are you talking about? God, I love Super Sentai so much. Bruh, Japanese superhero media, better than American superhero media every time, always. Dino Force was wild, though. Are you talking about... Wait. Are you talking about Dino Thunder, Dino Charge, Dino Fury, or Dino Force from Korea? 8 different dino ones. Technically speaking, only a few of them had dinosaur in the name, but like there are a lot of dinosaur ones. It's horrid. Anyone else to remember what the Rangers teamed up with live-action TMNT? That was In Space. It was so good for no reason. Everybody was in character. The crossover made no sense, but I was so here for it. Surprised you didn't name Mystic Force, SPD, or Samurai. Mystic Force, overhated. Still pretty fun. It was a good fantasy story, I'm not gonna lie. SPD, ACAB. But also, really good story. Samurai, kill yourself. No, not you, actually. But like, bruh, Samurai is the worst Power Rangers show. Because it just remakes Shinkenger, but with white people. It's just that. It's just the exact... Beat for beat. It's the same fucking show, but it makes no sense because they casted a white person and changed a few backstories. People hate Mystic Force? Kind of. I've heard that people dislike Mystic Force. I think people dislike Mystic Force opening song because it's like hip-hop, but like, it's so much better. Hey, Dogwater's in the Twitch. Good work. Proud of you. What's the 100 Great Netflix show? What? No, I've never heard of that. What is that? All I'm saying is the Power Rangers TMNT crossover. Top tier. I wish we had more of that. It was a money grab because Harry Potter, from what I learned. I mean, to be fair, Mystic Force is the show that came after, like, it's the Sentai that came after whatever the one that they did before that was. So to be fair, Anubis and SPD earned respect. His girl got kidnapped and he pulled a 1v100 to save her. He fucking deleted 100 Crybots in like 100 seconds. I think he had to do it in like 60 seconds or something. Like, it was crazy. There's a little timer in the corner. There's a little thing in the corner. It's great. I'm gonna give the rules to give him a Hama favor, but for some reason I feel like the one that's been permanently Hama's favor isn't showing up anymore. I don't know. I should really fucking get around to clearing out some of these. Look at the Red Ranger anime. I'm not a big anime person anymore. I know that's kind of ironic considering I have all these anime panels on my arm, but like, I've gotten less and less in love with anime as of, like, over time. I did have this one idea for a funny little video that I wanted to do where it's like the Punisher versus Daredevil talk, but it's just talking about anime old versus new, where it's like, what do? You come out with a 12-episode anime, and then you're back on the street doing the same goddamn thing. Who it was, but it did the 3,000 dono in one go. Oh, Shadow? Shadow's not in the community anymore. I don't know what the fuck happened to him, but it's fine. I don't really care anymore. We're building up a new one, so I'm just kind of forgetting all the people who were around, but it is what it is. And he's focusing on 2 chats. Yeah, I'm doing the best I can. Anubis Doggy Kruger is the single greatest character of all time, though. Second only to Eric, because Eric was like a poor kid who grew up in a rich neighborhood who had to deal with all these people being the fucking worst. And then he got a gun. It's like, it's dog sword versus full-on, like, dinosaur gun. So, like, you know, there you go. Cat? Who's Cat? Oh, Cat Manx, which, mind you, everybody's name was a pun. But Cat Manx was great. She had no business being that hot. Wait, her name was... It was Cat Manx. Her name was, Cat Manx. Caliber would take Bigfoot hunting? 50 caliber. Not because I need it, but because it would just be hilarious to blow a hole in Bigfoot's chest. This is a big lesbian show, so that's cool. We do love a good lesbian show. Technically, I have 2 because I redeemed yesterday as well, but that wasn't noted. Hey, Visargis is in. Welcome in. 180 millimeter. I'm just gonna bring a tank. I'm just gonna hunt Bigfoot with a tank. Feasibly speaking, right, if we all grabbed arms, right, if we all held hands and walked across America, we could probably find Bigfoot. Unless Bigfoot's hanging out in a cave. In which case, hire those, like, weird fucking, like, cave divers. I don't know what's the deal with cave divers, man. Cave divers scare the absolute shit out of me. Because, like, who actively chooses to go into, like, Satan's butthole caverns and just be like, yeah, this is what I do with my free time. Let's go into the time dilation cave. Couldn't do it. Me neither, dude. Bruh, it's not like a fucking... Also, I want everybody... The reason I'm not wearing the full outfit, by the way, I just want everybody to appreciate my shirt. I got it from Korea. It has like the thing over it. It's all one piece, but it has like a little Shiba Inu on it. Isn't it cute? What should we name him? I feel like I always name the characters on my clothes whenever there's a little like character. So adorable. Thank you. See? Oh, God. I want Gokaiger to be adapted well. Cute. He's a nom for real. Nom might be NAM. Vietnam. And spelunking when I was in cadets. Lots of spiders, but other than that, it was fun diving into water parts. Dinkle Soup Part 2. God damn it. We can't name another creature Dinkle Soup. You don't want to bother them. They're Terrans and they belong here. Give them their space and be respectful. Maybe either the gift of herbs or low, minimally processed foods and you're good. Are you talking about the people who live in caves, or are you talking about the cave divers themselves? Nice shirt. Thank you. Steve. Shibo. Benen. Shibo is actually kind of fun. Sean. Parts you had to dive through. Makes sense. I still wouldn't do that. I've seen enough movies about that. Bacon. Bacon's a fun name. Nomch. I don't know. If I ever get a cat, I'll probably leave it up to chat to name. Though, to be fair, I always really wanted to name a cat Fish. Fish the cat. Or Yomi. Yomi the cat. Or Yami. Named after my hero, Yami Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! Sean. I love it. It's like a mix of like vaguely Asian sounding names and then just a bunch of other things. You have Twitter? I do, but I don't really use it. I don't know why you're asking though. Bigfoot type of people. I'd stay away from caves personally. I've gone splunking before. I wouldn't really want to go again. I have no intention of ever going splunking because I don't want to die. Hey, thank you for the follow, Boss Boy. And cry if you down name it. What? I'm stretch my lord. Looking good as usual. Very pretty today. Thank you. Shawn Mendes. I don't know. It's like scuba diving. If you get stuck, they're supposed to pretty much leave you. Fuck that, dog. I'm not getting left to starve to death in a cave. This is also why I'm not going in any caves. Though, to be fair, I did explore forests when I was younger. And mind you, that's just going on hikes and stuff. But, like, dog. Dog. No. Hey, Turtle's in. Spelunk. That's because I want to show you Michael Jackson's Super Sentai robot I mentioned earlier. Oh. I mean, I have a Discord server. You can join there and just show it in, like, the meme section. Kevin. Hey, you get it. Can't remember she'll treat you like a peasant. If you're gonna get a cat, remember she'll treat you like a peasant. I get treated like a peasant by most people. So that's more of a... That's for a different reason. I'm getting treated like a peasant by scary women. Speaking of scary women, I keep opening my Instagram, and it's always the same fucking, like, goth woman. Kinsey wants so much Shibo. Started it down to 9. It's fucking weird. I believe it. I haven't started it either, but I might get around to it eventually. I did start watching Parasite really late at night because I couldn't figure out what else to watch. I don't know what I left off on. There's, like, some shows that I was watching that I completely forgot, like, what the fuck the plot was. I think I tried to start watching Parasite the Maxim, or Parasite the something. It's like a Korean show, but I think it's based off of the Japanese anime. I'm not super sure, though. Shiloh. Shibo. Wow, Kenzie really wants Shibo. Now I'm just tempted. Next person to donate, doesn't matter how much it is, gets to name this cat, the dog. Parasite was interesting. Parasite was a weird show. I'm not against it. It's a little bit of a weird show. Be a good one. So I've heard. It seemed neat. It was really interesting. I was just really tired and also didn't feel like reading. That's my biggest issue about anime, is that I have to read, which is also why I watch dubbed anime. Though that might be a little bit controversial because people are like, oh, you should watch the show in the original dub. I'm like, I don't want to read. Do I look like a person who wants to sit here doing homework? Fuck you. What if I miss something? I'm not going back. Japanese manga, yeah. Yeah. I'd remember Parasite the... No, it's Parasite the Great. Parasite the Maxim is something else. Parasite the Maxim is the original. Parasite the Gray is the Korean one. Oh, Lemon gets to name it. What are we naming it, Lemon? I like to scare where a friend is covered in feathers from being smacked with a feather coat. What the fuck?
Name him Potato.
Alright, Potato the dog it is. Sorry, Kenzie. Unless you want to outbid Lemon. I would like to see... Actually, kind of makes sense. I would also then have to cover myself in feathers, which is a separate issue that I don't want to deal with. So we'll see, Samuel. We'll see. Thank you for the 10, though. Both dubbed and subbed. You watched it twice? I don't know. There are some animes I prefer in dub, and then there are some animes I prefer in sub. Like... I don't know, what's a show that I watched recently? I honestly don't know. Hold on. I can think of one eventually. I've forgotten every single anime I've ever watched. Like, oh! Dr. Stone. Dr. Stone I can only watch dubbed. Or in Japanese. Japanese. Like, in sub, I guess. I can only watch it in sub because the voices are a lot better in Japanese. Don't get me wrong. Like, the performances are fine in English. I just... you know? I can't get past it. They don't have the same inflections that, like, they should. It seems like they're a lot more reserved in their performance than the Japanese are. Ditwa! This is for Kenzie. Which is you just can't take seriously. That's fair. Me too, boss boy. Me too. Couple people in the original
Chibo for Kenzie.
Alright, Chibo it is. Do you like swords? I do like swords. Can't do Cowboy Bebop. Yeah, no, Cowboy Bebop is also one that I specifically watch in English. Because, like, the vibe makes more sense in English, you know? Like, yeah, they could be speaking Japanese. That's fine. But, like, Spike Spiegel, the other guy, Faye Valentine, I feel like they should be speaking in English. Read too slow for subs. Yeah. Thank you for the follow, Glitch Servant. Appreciate it. Sleep well, be well, and may the raccoon god bless you. I will try with that. Do you have any swords? This is just the closest one to me. I have two others, but, like, I have this. It's also dead. Oh, there we go. Why is the button all weird? Hold on. Oh, it's because it was like... That's a little weird. Anyway, I'm the king of Mandalore, and you all have to bow down to me. I expect all of you to be bowing. Bow and kowtow. CJ the X's video about Kiki's delivery service. They point out the difference between English dub yelling and original Japanese yelling. I have not seen that video, no, but I definitely understand it. I don't know, there's like a difference between the types of yelling. I missed anything interesting? Somebody donated to get us to goal, and we auctioned off the name for this dog on my shirt. Their name is Shibo now. As for other things, I don't know, I have this. Bow to the First Order. Not the First Order. We are not being space fascists today, alright? We're gonna be something else, presumably. We're gonna just form our own criminal organization. The only rule is that you're not allowed to be a bigot. That's our rule in our criminal organization. You can do anything else. Wait, no, actually. Hey, yo, why? Matthew, why though? Why? I appreciate it, but why? Dev, you're about to me. Space Antifa. Yeah, let's go with that. We'll be Space Antifa. We don't abide by fascists. Nobody in this stream is a bootlicking fascist lover. At least they better not be. Shibu. Or well, I get to, whatever, fine, Shibu. I don't like that name. I like Shibo better. Cult of Hama and Sama, the twin gods. Yep, and the third one, their harbinger, Chris. Mandalorian mates. Perfect. Missed it again. Missed what? Seen a new anime from the producers of AOT. They're making a new one? I don't know. I was never that into Attack on Titan to begin with, but like, I don't know. It's okay, I guess. I just know that the dub for Attack on Titan is like, okay. I don't super love it or anything. I think the Japanese dub for that is better, but I've heard a few people here and there that were like, oh, no, it's not bad. And like, I prefer to watch it in English. I'm like, sure. To be fair, it makes sense because they're all white, so. It's same Hello Kitty kind of shit. What? Shibuya. 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 There is a place called Shibuya. It's for, hot pot. Shabu shabu is the word for that. I was upset you Labradus girl type donate 6. Thank you. What's this for?
Shibolaboof.
Shibolaboof is that okay? Shia Laboof is gonna be the new name for this for the fucking dog, I guess. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, this is Boom Boomger. Hold on. I know what this is. This is Boom Boomger. Is that the Michael Jackson robot? I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. Oh, is that Michael Jackson?
Chibo for Kenzie.
I will say, this series is fucking weird, but it is also the single greatest series of all time. Just putting that out there. Those of you who don't know, this is the one with all the tires on their face and stuff. Boom, boom, jar. Look! I also don't know what the plot is, but like, I don't know. It just seems neat. Those are these best friends. Me when I reach out for the fam. Oh shit. Oh shit! Yo, he fucking killed that! He killed the fucking... Jesus! Alright, well, that was that. So Kenzie is Shibu for the dog. Make Shibuya. Well, now I'm just kind of hungry. Well, they're missing a soul train, plus find Jackson's missing glove. Maybe. I just want the last name, Laboof. Fair enough. You had a massive water bottle. Now, don't you hydrate? It's right here! Well, it's not like... Oh, you mean the massive water... I don't know what happened to it. I think one of my roommates fucking stole it. I don't know what happened to that water bottle. Shows are wild. What the fuck am I missing out? Bruh, Super Sentai, top tier. Opinion on Chex Mix? I think it's okay. I don't know. I only have so much. The real question tonight is, what do I get for food? Also, we have a fucking hype train going. Poor massive water bottle. Yeah, it was huge. Filling it was a nightmare. Fucking figuring out how to like. Filling it was a nightmare. Carrying it was even worse. I mean, it's random Super Sentai. Wait, Coffee and Joe's. Do you like Super Sentai? Hey, 1,000 bits. Let's go. Thank you, Matthew. Appreciate it. I will say though, Twitch also likes to take a portion of it. So if you want to donate, I recommend just doing it through the thing because that at least guarantees most of it goes to me. Though I will say I appreciate it because it gives back to the community. Jack and Potato because we couldn't name the dog Potato. I have to go buy potatoes. That also would mean that I'd have to end my stream a little bit earlier because I found out recently that the Aldi's near my house closes at like 8. Some dishes to make. Oh shit, wait a minute. I have this. I like big bots and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. I'm just gonna rope into a random page and I'm just gonna make whatever that thing is. This is just a page this is just a splash art page. Try that again. Still want to know how to do sound redeems? There should be a little option. What is this? This traveler's stew. This is just the beginning of human cuisine, so I guess we'll... Until I open a fucking page that has a... Oh, there we go. Honey drizzled cream puffs. That's a dessert. Plate of gold. That's... This is onion rings. I think it's just fucking tempura. Oh, fuck. Wait, tempura would fuck, though, actually. A D&D cookbook for Christmas. This one is this is Heroes Feast, the official D&D cookbook. I haven't actually made any. Ooh, bangers and smash. Redskin Yukon Gold creamer potatoes, extra virgin olive oil, kosher salt, 2 leeks. 4 to 8 fresh or fully cooked chicken or pork sausages. Ooh, I would not mind some sausage in my mouth. And I do mean that sexually. Stress parsley tomatoes. Not a bad idea. I'm not gonna lie. I could fuck with some bangers and smash. I don't know. Just through Twitter, I saw a meme of this guy beating the Rangers to the song Smooth Criminal. I don't know. There's a lot of, like, weird iconography in Super Sentai, I'm not gonna lie. One of the best things mankind has made. True. I don't know. Should I make something or should I just go to order food? I already got myself some McDonald's earlier today. That was my, like, get food money for the day. Told her if she doesn't make use of it, though, I'm revoking it. Yes, the same one. Neat. I should probably just make food. But that also involves, like, going to the store. Either way, I'd have to get food, because then I'd have to make food, you know? Hey! Seal again. Thank you for 10. Appreciate it. As long as I've been stuck in the Maidathon for now. It's been 75 days. Thinking with Hama soon? Maybe.
Can we name the dog Kylo?
I mean, to be fair, you did tip enough to outbid... You outbid them, so yeah, we can name it Kylo. Its name is now Kylo. Sorry, Shibo LaBouffe. Making food is a lot. It is. I like cooking, though. I really like cooking. It's just, I don't know what I want to do. I could make, like, I don't think it'd be too difficult to make that, because it's literally just a roasted potato, tomatoes, and sausages. But, like, I don't know. I have, like, meat that I could defrost, but I'm also really lazy. There's Snoop Dogg cookbook here somewhere. Neat. Oh, I can make an omelet. I can make breakfast for dinner. I don't know. I kind of want some fucking, I want to make, what's it called? Aw, hi, Mina. I want to make croquettes again, but I'm also really lazy, and it takes so long to make them. Like, real talk, y'all. Making croquettes, fucking so long to do. Donor specific. Oh, yeah. For 20 bucks, you get access to the donor server. We are also $45 away from leaving off on a 69 tonight. If we do get 45, I'm going to use that to go get ingredients. Then I can make something a little more complicated. What should I make, though, fam? What do you guys think? What's the vibe? I could make the thing from that. BFD is always a good choice. I'm about to make veggie spam and eggs. Executive dysfunction hunger. Yeah, that's where I'm at. We can't Hama. Maybe we need an update on Nom Command. The Nom Command should still work. The Nom Command basically just lets you... Ooh, Mapo tofu. I don't know where to get tofu, though. I'd have to get that at the fucking Asian market. Or something akin to it. I also have stuff to make side dishes. I should probably make more side dishes. I've been running low on my cucumber kimchi. Or cucumber side dishes. Cucumber salad, technically. I still have the radish one and the other one. I make deep... Oh, wait. Fried chicken. Oh, I could make fried chicken. Some rice. Ooh, that might fuck. Thank you for the follow. Hey, Mina finally came over from YouTube. Make spicy cucumber dish that I love. I love me a spicy cucumber. Having a wonderful day. Thank you. Appreciate it. Just chat while you cook. True. I'd have to take my fucking thing for that, though. Why haven't you eaten? You should eat. I should also eat. Hype train completed at level 3. Neat. Hey, we got a little thingy. Last time it was like an iconic. Oh wait, what the fuck is this? look at our new emote. Chicken curry and fried rice. I do have the stuff for curry. I have tempura. I could make curry. That feeds me for a while. It wouldn't be difficult to make it. KFC, Five Guys, and Nuggies. Oh. To be fair, those are the only things that are, like, near my house. Church bag lost. Maybe I had to do all this stuff. I see. Well, welcome in. Microwave a potato, sweet potato, and put beans over top it. Loaded baked potato, super easy. You add other veggies or cheese. Could. The thing is, I'm not super lazy right now, I don't think. But, like, I could make curry. It's just, it's always a nightmare to have to clean it up later. I did wash the rice pot, though. I could make more rice. Rice and curry? I have side dishes for it, too. While the thing is, like, simmering, I could make more side dishes. Yeah, we might do that. You're choosing Five Guys. How can we scam the absolute shit out of you today? Bruh. For real, though. They're so expensive, and for what? I could make the same fucking meal. Oh, I could make smash burgers. I don't have any buns, though. Either way, I'd have to go to Aldi to get all this, so that means that I'd have to end my stream early to go get food. I should post it as, like, a poll. I think it was Angry Mulan guy who says you should wash your rice. I always want. I've been taught from an early age to wash my rice. We are not a, we wash our rice, so help me God. If you do not wash your rice, I'm coming for you. And I don't mean that in a hot way. I mean that in a I'm gonna murder you way. Here sounds delicious. Hard to go wrong with curry. True, curry is always a good choice. The real question is, oh, wait, oh, no, I have to defrost it. Fuck. I had, like, meat and stuff for that. Wash rice. I wash rice. Good. Vote curry because it's amazing, but I get not wanting to for the effort. The thing is, the effort's not what's, like, getting to me. Like, I could make it easy. I just need to go get supplies for it. Like, I have to go get potatoes, and I have to go get carrots. I think. I don't know. We might have carrots in the fridge. I'm not super sure. For some people, that's still hot. Fair. Though I some of the naughty list for that. To be fair, you're honoring my ancestors by making it in a fucking thing. Dev, wash your goddamn rice. I swear to God. Stream for 12 hours, and then you wait for all these to open. Yeah, I just sit here. I miss the cutoff, and then I just fucking wait. Robot point blank in the face with a grenade launcher. Jesus. Are you playing Helldivers, or is this in like, Cyberpunk? What does washing rice even do? It washes the rice of the excess starch, and it's also just a good habit to have. It's so your rice doesn't taste like ass. Trust me, your rice is ass, and if I ever went to somebody's house, and they served me rice, and as I was eating it, they were like, oh yeah, it's not even that bad. I didn't even wash it. I'm never fucking coming back. I'm never coming back to your house. I am actively going to plan your downfall. I will be plotting my revenge like the K-drama The Glory, and I promise you, you will end up in jail. I will do whatever it takes to make sure that you never, ever see rice again. I'm gonna basically, like, abscond with your rice visitation rights. Oh my god, I swear. Hate it. Making mochi, you need to wash your rice. Yee. How to wash rice? You just fuck it. It's not that hard. You just fucking run it under water. Yeah, fucking swoosh it around. Clear out that starch until the rice, and then rinse and repeat. Oh my god. Reduce the lead content significantly, since lead in brown rice can sometimes be a concern, I think, especially in small children. Yeah. Don't give your children lead poisoning. Wash your goddamn rice. You don't eat rice? Well, if you don't eat rice, you don't have to worry. Just make sure that other people wash their rice. This said it was a bad thing, and it's nice when it sticks together. It sticks together either way! You're just eating the wrong rice! Wash rice, look up Uncle Roger. Look up, that one Mulan guy. I love it. Holy, don't use soap. Yeah, don't use soap. Bye, bestie. Bye, Azamar. Okay, so I think we agreed on curry? I think this curry will feed me for a long time, and I have the side dishes and stuff. I can do, like, a nice little, runny egg on top of it. Ooh. I could also just not eat at all and just take a nap for dinner. It's so long, though, doesn't seem to do anything. You feel strongly about I'm not going to now. Well, now you're just being a bitch, Dev. No naps for dinner. Damn it, Atriel, you can't fucking stop me. After this stream, I don't exist to all of you. I could take a nap for dinner. You can't do anything about it. Bye, boss boy. Rice with soap now? Alright, well, now everybody's just being the fucking worst. I swear to God, you're all dead to me. Just wash it, or Hama might bang your house at this point. What do you mean, bang your house? What did I say? Wash your rice. Yeah, listen to the white person. Nice tattoo. Thank you, Captain Amy Ricca. I have to hop up and be social. Much love. Yeah, thanks. Alright, bye, Matthew. Thanks for the donations. Appreciate you. I agree, at least. Who the fuck's Dex? Talk about Dev? You and Dev are both wrong. You're so wrong for that, right? Wash your rice, or so help me God, I ban you from the server. Oh, it was a hydrate. Turkish we eat rice all the time. Wash your rice, Seal. Bro, literally, wash your rice. It's not that hard. Being willfully fucking ignorant about it, it's not as cute as you think. Nobody fucking likes you for it. People who are, like, adamant about being stubborn about washing their rice, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Want some sticky toffee. It's the same vibe as, like, a child being like, no, I don't want to eat that. It's like, it's the same thing as, it's like, I want that. I'm like, it's the same thing. It's just in a different This is what I mean when I was talking about yesterday with, like, people who are, like, willfully trying to cause problems. Fuck y'all for this. Makes it taste better. If you wash the rice, it tastes better. I don't know. I don't really care about your opinion about this anymore. All I know is you're wrong, and I respect you a little bit less for it. As for you, Tearsome, your quest for this evening is electro-ejaculating a capuchin monkey. I'm not really sure what that means, but I wish you the best of luck. Sure, I should just figure out what a drainer can hold such small food. You don't drain it. You just use a wash, like, you just use the rice, like, the rice cooker, like, bowl, right? You wash it, you pour the water out. You might lose a few grains, but that's 1 grain of rice. And then you rinse and repeat. It's tedious, but it's worth it. And also, your fucking rice doesn't suck, and all the Asians don't hate you for it. That's sexy, bro. Thank you, Uzumaki. I appreciate it. Ate rice in a long time. I mean, that's on you. Rice is a staple in this household. It was something you had to do with all rice, alright? Thought it was just sticky rice. No, it's all rice. Wash all the rice. Well, to be fair, I only eat sticky rice. Sticky rice is just the best rice. No, I know what a capuchin monkey is. I just don't mean electro-ejaculate. Anyway. Go gambling, playing Blasher. You do you. Rice cooker, yeah, but I still clean it. Good. Sticky rice is the best rice. Wash my rice with soap. That's a different issue entirely. I'm not even gonna... If I have to make risotto on Sunday... Oh, shit, I've always wanted to try to make risotto. I can't do it tonight, but, like... Wash, keep, repeat, so you put strain if you feel you need to. I mean, you can strain if you want, but that just... I judge you a little bit harder. She would wash my rice for me? That's giving the energy of, like, I'm not gonna do it because my wife's gonna do it for me. It's the fucking, what's it called? Weaponized incompetence? God, that pisses me off too, man. And also, it's because today I was scrolling on Instagram and I just saw a bunch of videos of, like, husbands being the fucking worst. Like, it's always the same deal. They're either, like, willfully abusive or just bad people. What the fuck is this? No, I buy sticky rice specifically always. I think I have, like, something akin to it. It's not technically sticky rice. I just like Japanese rice. It's always fluffier, you know? All I'm saying is there is hope in my heart that each of you will learn this and only this. The fact that you better wash your goddamn rice before I literally have a fucking conniption. And when I say conniption, I mean conniption. I'm gonna connip so fucking hard, you have no idea what's coming. Your mom's gonna be coming. Make risotto once, or I just really don't like it. I don't know, I've heard that risotto takes a lot of, like, skill, or it's just very tedious. This can't get anyone... This is why guys can't get anyone to date them. Good, I hope they all die alone. Swish white rice or basmati, whatever the long grain is. I guess. I don't know. I don't like long grain rice. Is that controversial? I don't like long grain rice. I had long grain rice at, like, one Korean fusion restaurant, and I'm like, bruh, why would you disappoint me like this? It was so, but it takes a lot of time. It's already fucking gore and horror in my arm trying to get people to stay the fuck away from me. You're writing gore? How does that work? It's what I'll never date or get married to anyone. It is a promise. Good on you. That just leaves you more time for the HamaSama show. Watch the stream always. Long grain seems to be more of an American thing. Gross. Commodus, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Just a maid outfit to attract the attention of lazy... What the fuck are you talking about, Brickface? This is not to attract the attention of anybody. This is just... Well, it is to attract the attention of people watching the stream, but if you got an issue with it, you're just... Honestly, I just think you're jealous because nobody would pay you to do this. You fucking dense and ugly motherfucker. And this is not me making fun of people who are just, you know... looks... deficient. It's mostly just people who decide to be ugly and the worst. The thing is, you can't be both, right? This is my opinion. You can't be ugly and a douchebag, right? You can't be both. You can either be an asshole and very pretty, or you could be, like, you know, ugly and a nice person. They've already, if you're ugly, they've already nerfed you once. You can't just don't double down, please. Would you want me to donate? I don't know, as much as you'd like. Donate whatever you feel you're comfortable with donating to. I had that once at a restaurant I wanted to cry. Yeah, long grain rice is just not the vibe. Caffeinated Kitty on TikTok. I'm mutuals with Caffeinated Kitty. I played a game. I was in a game with Caffeinated Kitty. They're great. They talked about, I think they were talking about, like, domesticating, like, a raccoon or something the last time I talked to them. I mean, nice and pretty? Yeah, you can. Being nice and pretty is basically using what God gave you. I've decided to be indifferent and pretty. Ugly and asshole the KFC double down. Bro, literally. Forgot his name. Whose name? Caffeinated Kitty is awesome. I do love me some Caffeinated Kitty. Caffeinated Kitty shows up a lot in my threads. I don't know why. Clear record disregarding massive horrible accidents this year. Speaking of massive horrible accidents, I still don't know what the fuck. I could make curry. It's probably not gonna be difficult, but like, oh, it turned off. It wouldn't be difficult to make, mind you, but it's just like, do I want to bother cooking something complicated? I mean, I could just like, I could make fried chicken instead. Like a pan fry thing. That's why I love your D&D shirts. Oh, thank you, Robs. Appreciate it. I could make fried chicken, but I'd also have to go get fried chicken. I have chicken in the fridge. I just haven't defrosted it because I'm lazy. Yes. The Screech? Because I've been getting followed. Yeah, absolutely do it. Follow us, I've been gone a while. That's valid. Welcome in. I said that we were going to game, and then I completely forgot because I got sidetracked about food. I really need to start eating before these streams, and or already deciding what I want to eat. Bro, when I live on my own, it's going to be even more of a nightmare, because sometimes I just get, like... Sometimes my roommate just has food available, and they'll just be like, do you want some? I'm like, sure. I was drinking last night, though. I was watching a movie. I was drinking the rest of this soju. I still have a peach left, but I have, like, a little shot left. It would be nice. You can make the curry for tomorrow, then eat the fried chicken tonight, or do the reversal. True. Oh, shit. Sorry, Lexi. Lexi, your quest for this evening is... Heartwarming Orphans. Marbles that gets donations. Technically speaking, Marbles gets views, not donations, but I don't know. I think we're doing relatively okay on viewership, I want to hope, but I don't know. We usually average anywhere between 35 to 40, which has been pretty great. I'm glad that we're at least maintaining that. I'm just trying to get it up there, you know? Searching risotto recipe. I literally forgot I can't eat white rice. Oh, Visorgis. 35. That's not terrible. Too lazy to make an account on what, Twitch? Maybe when you come to Canada, I'll make a bunch of yummy food for you. One day I'll visit Canada. I don't know when that'll be, but one day. I realize now that if I was a house husband, I don't know how good of a husband or house husband I would be. Mind you, I'm great at making food. Like, I can do that all day. It's just deciding what food to make is the nightmare for me. Maybe white rice sounds like hell, bro, literally. I've watched this the first Maid-Sama stream, but it took me until day 50 to make a YouTube account. Well, can't wait till day 100 where you make a Twitch account, because that's where everybody is absconding to. I've been trying to drag as many people from YouTube over to Twitch, because if you can't donate, then the best way to support me is by watching the Twitch stream instead, so that's what I've got for you. Maybe because I'd be a wife. I'd make a decent wife. Saying this in Madras. Yeah, but I'm not good at deciding what to make. I'm good at making the thing. I thought of the drain line in my freezer. I should have just... I don't know. I have the issue of, like, making, or, like, getting meat and then putting it in the freezer. And then forgetting to fucking, like, forgetting about it. And then it's just frozen. And when I need to use it, it's frozen. Make udon? I don't know where to get udon for that. House husband here, menus and laundry are hard. I'm great at laundry. Well, I'm decent at laundry. I'm just not good at, like, deciding what to make for dinner. Because, like... Once I start doing the thing I can, it's just I don't know what I want, and I don't want to be already committed to doing thing. We're gonna dress Princess Disney. The fuck are you talking about, Alex? Maybe a box filled with cards, and then you pull one out blind. Oh, wait, hold on. Random food generator wheel. No, that's not what I meant. Like, how to... Wheel of dinner. Okay, here we go. Italian. I don't know how to make Italian, so we're gonna try again. Home. That's not a food, but fucking whatever. I tried. I really did. It's not working out. Okay. So, I guess we'll just do curry, because it lasts a while. Nobody in this fucking house gets any. It's just for me. Make a wheel yourself. Yeah, but, like, that's a different issue. You like anime? I'm okay with it. It's fine. It goes to become breakpoint when I have time. Hope you have a good stream. Thanks, Robster. Home cooked meal. Every meal that I make is gonna be home cooked. It's curry. We're doing curry. We're doing curry. We're gonna do curry. I'm gonna make some rice. We're gonna do curry. So you know how to make it. Yeah. Have you as my house husband, Hama? I mean, you have to pay for. If I'm gonna be a house husband, I need to be provided for. Take care of yourself. Yeah. Should we do a shorter stream today so I can go get some ingredients for this? Maybe if I walk the halls of, what's it called? I'll be able to figure out what I want to make. To be fair, I'm going to have to get potatoes and other things anyway. I don't think we have any potatoes in our house, that's why. Which is the little unfortunate part. Here's something quick I was going to say. If you don't make Italian, don't gotta make Italian, I'm right here. Am I making you, or are you making Italian? Make you one, will you use it? Maybe. Take us with you. Maybe. Papa ever say something about Charizard? Why? About ramen? You want it to be quick? I could make instant ramen. Like it! After what's going on? We're trying to figure out what I want to make for dinner tonight. We've settled on curry, but I'm also kind of iffy, but I think that's just me second-guessing myself all the time. You know, it makes Subaru from ReZero. I haven't seen that show. So stuff for food because you should get food. Yeah. Either way, I do have to go grocery shopping. So I'm glad that we managed to make some decent donations to this stream because I can then use that money for fucking the thing that I was gonna make. I did also get paid in on my fucking Twitch stuff. It's around my bacon and egg. I do have some like what's it called? I do have like frozen pork that I could put in my ramen, but I also don't have any good ramen. I have like miso ramen, which like isn't really good instant, you know? But I guess we'll settle on that. Either way, if there are any last minute donations that want to go in there, if you donate more than 10, then you get to name the dog on my shirt, and I carry that with me forevermore. We were also $45 away from our 69 mark, which would have also been kind of funny. Everyone in chat should eat. Yeah, we should all eat. We have 30 more minutes, but I might end early because I have to go grocery shopping because we're kind of close on that. Hey, PB&J. I also have to get bread, huh? Yeah, I like Shin and the Samyang. Yeah, Shin ramen. Ooh, Shin ramen is good. The Korean instant ramen is usually better than the Japanese instant ramen, I found out. I think it's just because the Koreans add spice. Oh, fuck. Wait, I can make kimchi. Actually, can I make kimchi jjigae? Should I make kimchi jjigae? Do I feel like eating soup? Heading out since my stomach is acting up. That's fair. Alright, this seems to be the sign for us to end stream then. So I can at least go get some groceries. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Follow if you haven't already. If you have, I'll consider joining the Discord server. We get notifications when we go live. Did you know with Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free and get access to ad-free viewing as well as our lovely emotes. There's the Discord. Thank you everybody for being here. I'm gonna go get stuff for food and then go make food. But y'all have been great. I'm gonna be back tomorrow, 6 p.m. EST for another stream. We might actually get around to gaming tomorrow. I'm honestly not sure, but excuse me. The vibes be vibing. I'm gonna go figure out what I want to make. It's either gonna be kimchi jjigae because I've never actually made it and I've never actually had it, so we'll see how that goes. Ooh, army stew. I have the stuff for that. Maybe I could. Anyway, join the